What's up, champions? Arian, Tyson here. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram at the handle of Arian Tyson. Connect with me on Facebook if you haven't already done so. Look here, I want to talk to you about something that's very important that could actually keep you bound if you allow it to. And I want to talk about how you must overcome your insecurities. Now, I was thinking about this as I was at the gym this morning, and I've drawn a lot of conclusions about that word insecurity. Insecurity for many people is what is keeping them bound. It keeps them operating in a fear of in a lack mindset, and it's causing them to continue to operate out of fear. Now, we all have experienced setbacks in life. We all have found ourselves making unrealistic expectations and people not living up to them, and it causes us to have a bad taste left in our mouth. But here's the deal. I've said this before. When it comes to the people around you on a personal level, everyone around you has not hurt you. Everybody is not out to harm you. Everybody is not out to see you fall flat on your face. There are actually some people around you that actually can encourage you, that actually can challenge you, can actually help you become a better person. And if all of the people around you are people that cheer for you in your face but then talk about you behind your back, if that's how you think they are, then you need to get some new people around you. That's point number one. Point number two, when it comes to business, when it comes to a business standpoint, if you have an offline business, if you have an online business, at some point, you probably have experienced a setback. You probably have lost money, so on and so forth. Well, I went to school for business, so it is a well-known fact that in the first couple of years for a brick and mortar business is that you're not going to turn a profit. You're not going to turn a profit in most cases in the first year in a brick and mortar business. If you do, then God bless you. But in most cases, you're not. You have to be willing to stay the course. And then even if you experience a setback, not to stay in that mindset, not to stay in that place. But what you have to do is realize that the only way that you fail is when you decide to give up on your overall vision, when you decide to give up on your dream. That's when you ultimately fail. Now, you may accomplish your destiny, you may fulfill your vision, but not in the way that you had it planned out, not in the way that you thought about it. But does it really matter to you how you fulfill your vision as long as you fulfill it? I'm just saying, because the avenue that you think is going to get you there may not get you there. But can you stay the course and remember the vision? Because you're going to undoubtedly have setbacks. It's a part of life. But do not let it make you insecure. I mean, to me, the term job security is an oxymoron. Like, it just doesn't exist anymore. This is not, times are not the way they were 25, 30 years ago, where you had people staying on jobs 30, 35 years and being able to retire with the full pension. Days are really gone. Like, for people my age, you know, people in their 20s, 30s, and even their 40s, days are gone. You have to have something in addition to what you're currently doing right now. You have to. And if you're going to put 100% into something, put 100% into something that you love to do. And when you do it, when people see it, when people recognize it, they'll actually take you seriously. When you show a level of consistency, for crying out loud, people will take notice. People will take notice that you never thought would take notice. Because you just don't know who's watching. You just don't know who you're impacting. So, in order for you to overcome your insecurities, one, you have to remember that it is not about you. That what you're ultimately doing, it transcends you. It transcends your limited thinking. It's not about you. It's not about you in the grand scheme of things. And another way to overcome your insecurities is to realize that everybody is not out to harm you. Everybody's not out to harm you. And the final way that you do it, and this is probably the most important thing, you have to ask yourself, or is your vision worth the risk? Anything worth having in life requires a risk. When it comes to finding a mate, it requires a risk. Because why do I say that? Because you're putting yourself out there, as far as you're making yourself vulnerable. You're making yourself vulnerable. And some people can't handle that because they're not comfortable with themselves. They haven't healed from what has happened to them, or the last person that hurt them. When it comes to insecurity, when it comes to business, in business, we want to see the results right now. Right now. And when it comes to operating a business, you have to look at it like an iceberg. All the foundational building happens up under the surface, underneath the surface, where you really see the growth. And then when you grow to a certain point, then it rises above sea level. So you have to make that decision. Doesn't matter what area of life it is. You must overcome your insecurities. If you don't, you will stay in the same place. And time will pass you by. You don't deserve that. So make today the day. If you're still fighting your insecurities, decree and declare today that you're going to overcome them by any means necessary. If you got value from this, feel free to like, comment, and share this video. In life, you have two choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses, but you most certainly cannot do both. Talk to you later. Peace.